ka lang. Sunto mo na lang. Plano ka sabihin, tangina, kasi nga, sunto mo na talaga.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Sunto ko na lang tayo, putang ina. Paano ba yan? Gusto ko suntukan. Sunto na lang, putang ina. Sunto na lang, alam mo, magandang gawin. Kaya pagsapakan. Sunto ko na lang kami eh.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Suntukan na lang kami.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair!
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there! See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on!
Maganda ka rin, suntukan.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Suntukan na lang.
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
Suntukan na lang.
Water damage from the main hall above. My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Suntukan na lang. Suntukan na lang. Suntukan na lang. Suntukan, tangin na nyo. Dahil mo sinasabi. Samantala ko suntukan tangin na lang. Samantala ko tangin na suntukan na lang. Dahil sabi. Suntukan na lang agad. Tapaka na lang agad. Nakapin pa mahalo.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition. Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met, I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I'm going after her, right now, tonight.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Nakakatawa talaga yan. Uloy putang ina mo, suntukan na lang. Uloy putang ina mo, suntukan na lang. Uloy putang ina mo, suntukan na lang, gago.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure,
My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Uy, putang ina mo, suntukan na lang.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather. Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas, and now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life? One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Putang ina mo, suntukan na lang gago. Putang ina mo, suntukan na lang gago. Ang ina mo, suntukan na lang. Gago. Ang ina mo, suntukan na lang gago. Ang ina mo, suntukan na lang gago.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Gago, tangina mo, suntukan na lang, gago. Tangina mo, suntukan na lang, gago. Tangina mo, suntukan na lang, gago. Tangina mo, suntukan na lang. Suntukan na lang, putang ina mo. Tangina, ano kaya itong putang ina to? Tangina mo, suntukan na lang.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing...
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
Source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times.
Suntukan na lang, gago. Tangina mo, suntukan na lang, gago. Tangina mo, suntukan na lang, gago. Tangina mo, suntukan na lang, gago. Suntukan na lang, suntukan na lang, putang ina. Suntukan na lang, putang ina. suntukan na lang. Uloy, suntukan na lang, tangina. Uloy, tangina mo, suntukan na lang, gabi. Uloy, putang ina mo, sapa ka na lang, putang ina mo. Uloy, putang ina mo, sapa ka na lang, putang ina mo. Uloy, putang ina mo, sapa ka na lang, putang ina mo. Putang ina mo, sapa ka na lang, putang ina mo. Uy, putang ina mo, sapa ka na lang, putang ina mo. Nakakatawa naman talaga, putang ina.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Uy, putang ina
Spent so
mo,
many
sapa
hours in
ka na
here,
lang,
reading,
putang ina mo.
dreaming of my own adventures.
Uy, putang ina mo, sapa ka na lang, putang ina mo.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Uy, sasapakin kita, tangina mo. Suntukan na lang, putang ina mo. Uy, tangina mo, talaga ako. Ay, ay.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Suntukan na lang, gabi. Tangina mo, suntukan na lang, putang ina mo. Uy, putang ina mo. Suntukan tayo, gabi. Uy, putang ina mo. Suntukan tayo, tangina ka. Uy, putang ina mo, suntukan, tangina mo. Uy, putang ina mo, suntukan, tangina ka. Uy, putang ina mo, suntukan na lang, tangina mo. Gago, suntukan.
Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Suntukan na lang.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Suntukan.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Suntukan na lang. Kami nasapa ka na lang. Sapa ka na lang, putang ina. Suntukan na lang, putang ina mo. Ha? Suntukan na lang kayo. Muna na kami ikaw. Suntukan na lang, putang ina. Suntukan na lang, putang ina. Suntukan na lang, putang ina. ina mo. Ang ina mo. Ako talaga ako.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
Ang ina mo. Nasaan yun lahat? Ang ina mo. Nasaan yun? Ang ina mo. Ang ina mo. Nasaan yun lahat? Ang ina mo. Kailangan niya mahanap yung gago. Putang ina mukha ng pangit.
This picture was taken in the library.
Putang ina. Bobo yun. Sa pakinggo yun. Putang ina. Bobo yun. Putang ina.
1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Putang ina. Sa pakinggo nga. Putang ina. Putang ina sa pakinggo. Gusto ko ng mukha ng gusto ko ng mukha ng gusto ko ng mukha ng pag nakita ko yung tanga ng pakinggo. Nakita ko tanga sa pakinggo. Putang ina. Suntukan na lang sabihin mo. Sabihin mo sa kanya, suntukan kami gago. Suntukan kami gago. Sabihin mo sa kanya, tangin, suntukan kami gago.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Putang ina, kataratat mo ka. Putang ina to.
X marks the spot, as they say.
Putang ina niya.
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing. All right. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing. I think there might be more clues to find in the library. I think there might be more clues to find in the library. need to search the rest of the manor for the clues to the combination. The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one? Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Suntukan kami. Suntukan na lang kami. Suntukan na lang. Suntukan na lang. Hangin na.